them. And normally, all those people don't game. Like, a few of them do, but not like hardcore. And it's like insane how fast you can pick that up. Okay, I'm going live. We're live on YouTube now as well. Thanks everyone for watching to the video on demand for the weekly reset stream. As you can see, I'm logging into the game right now. Reda, you better not disappoint. We're here. Thanks everyone for already checking it out. I'm gonna tweet it out as well. Are we live? Should be right. I'm like checking it now. Double check. Yes, we are live, which is great. Of course, as I said multiple times, the weekly resets, they aren't as exciting as in Odyssey, but we're making the best out of it. I think last week's stream was kind of fun with the Yule festival. I'm still rocking that new outfit. I'm like stabbing away right here. Yeah, the Helix credit pack giveaway is still going on. That's actually great. Makeup stream when? You should watch a very old video, Naruan, or actually, I'm not gonna say this. This should be Twitch only content because on YouTube people are gonna look it up easily. I'm drunk. This is gonna be a drunk Christmas. Because every time I log into this game, I'm drunk. They're telling... and I've been like... 2020 has been the year where I've been like the most sober. Because, yeah, there are no social activities, really. So, I guess they want to like... At the end of the year, they want to like... Ubisoft is like... We're making sure that you will still feel drunk. Catching up for the rest of the year. Yeah. You want attention as well? Okay. Damn it. We're gonna meditate. I can't keep up with this. Celebrating 1 year as a member. Overhyped games. Thank you for the support. That's awesome. Do you know when we get a new patch? Yes, we had one last week. And it's actually... You can actually very easily see when a new pack is going to launch. Because it's December 22nd right now. Next week we will have maybe nothing in the Helix shop. Then January 5th we likely have that Sauron pack. So I think it will either be Tuesday, January 7th. Or Thursday, January 7th. Or Thursday, January 14th. Or the 12th. Those are my bets. Last time I was like correct as well with this festival and stuff. Okay, Reda, what are you up to?
Greetings.
Let's see. You better not disappoint.
What do you have today?
What
do you have today?
Oh! La 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 la. Whoa, that's actually a really good... I hope you got that opal because this is insane. Whoa. Oh, wow. Is this the Einer Jar mount? Whoa! Ghost fan, thanks for the prime sub, appreciate you. This is my favorite hammer in the game. Really good. This mount is awesome. It's like the Pegasus mount. And this is Savaldir Farfari. Awesome. Awesome. Hey Joyce. Well, Joyce, you got some cool stuff to record. Wow. Wow, that's cool. That's awesome. Nice, Reda. I'm gonna do contracts. I now feel like enticed to do these contracts. Although I, of course, got everything already. That's awesome. If we now go here, we see new pack alert. There we go. Niflheim. Niflheim. I think I say that correctly, right? The Niflheim set is here with the dragon. And I want to know what the price of the dragon is. Oh. Oh. 650. Whoa. Is that like... That's not normal for a like Senu skin, right? Or a Sunin skin. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the armor set in a second. But first, I'm gonna show you the mount that is available right now. Still sucks though that it doesn't like negate fall damage. Because mounts in this game can't drop down. Like they can't fall down. So that still sucks. But it's still awesome to get it. Like it's a freaking mount with wings. It's awesome. I was kind of like, okay, they are really aggressive with Helix items. It's still the case. But because of Reda's shop, it's like... But eventually these items will be purchasable for us as well. How do I summon them? I've been playing Cyberpunk way too much. And I'm like, how do I summon a mount in this game? No, that's my bird. Oh, there we go. Because on a Cyberpunk, it's actually the other, like... Eating in this game is summoning a car in Cyberpunk. But yeah, this mount. Wow. And I would say get it. Because the chance that this mount will appear, and it's the weekly selection. So you got like a whole week to collect the opal and get it. It's Okay. Niflheim. I had it down in the video, I think. Hey Lucifer, thanks for joining. Mounts can climb uphill. Yeah, I don't know. Like in Odyssey that was like fixed. And in this game they just want to torture us. With the fall damage and removing the heavy attack. Luckily we can still do the pause thing. But so yeah, that's a cool mount. And oh, it's the Einer jar mount. That is also for sale right now, today. Only today. Get it as long as stock lasts. I'm not like a huge fan of this. I said it before, like it's a mount with some blood on it. Oh, it does have arrows on it. Like I'm not sure, like is this bugged or is this like, I think this is intended. You never know. Sometimes you got like an arrow in your hand for the whole game. You never know. But I think this intended, and that's actually cool. I did not notice this before. Did they add this as like a secret change? Gonna look into that. And the hammer. The hammer. I think I maybe already have it. No. This one. This hammer is awesome. I'm hiding it behind my shield now. No, but this is a really good hammer. I actually was able... It was like in the shop during the... During like the pre-launch period, so before the game was out, I was able to buy it already. And now it's back. So this is like the best weekly reset we had since launch, which is awesome. I'm going back. I'm going to get like the mount with the wings again. So let me drop how much opal you have in the chat right now, because I want to know if enough people are able to get this this stock, because it's awesome. Niflheim. 100 opal. 74.
Bye, Eivor.
Any news on Dying Light 2? No. But I think that they saw the Cyberpunk release and they were like, delay it more. Let's make sure, because I think also that game is gonna be really hard, like running on the older. Whoa. Is my horse like slipping away because of the snow? Got this mount, do it now. Rah, Reda, I already got it. But yeah, let's see, people. I see 300 plus. We have a winner. Oh, we have Extreme Gaming Dad 455. You can buy everything. You can make Reda very, very rich. Just bought the mount. Still got 206 left. La 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 la. Okay, for people who are just joining and they're like, what the heck is going on? Well, I would buy the mace as well. If you like maces like me, best mace in the game. And the Einer mount, skip that. Like, focus on this and the hammer. And if you don't have it yet, like I see some people, 560. I mean, you can just put in a number in the chat right now and pretend that it's what you have. Just but thank you so much, Risa. Also not able to speak to Reda. It should be fixed now. And otherwise, yeah, that really sucks. But they did fix it, I think, for most people. Okay, and now, because that's what is basically going on is it's kind of like a game release that you then get at a discount 2 months later. Because this mount, like, it's not 2 months later, it's like a month and a half. But this mount is kind of old already. It's kind of old already because the new hot thing has arrived. And that is, of course, this crazy... I'm not even gonna say it. This new pack. This new... I don't know. But we got it. Full disclosure. I did get the Helix credits from Ubisoft. It's good for you to know. I did not pay them with my own money. So that's good to know for you. Let's get the... Like, we've seen the leaks. We've seen the leaks. You likely watched the video already. But it's always exciting to, like, put this on yourself. Looks a bit better as well. For some reason. I mean, they're all playing on PC, of course. And they maybe did not update their drivers. So, okay. Yeah, this... So, that's what I mean. Like, this is really cool. At one point... Okay. We got a sub. And I appreciate that. 80. I'm gonna, like, go back to the reason... I'm gonna, like, try and not butcher your name. Although, yeah. 80B97. Thanks for the Prime sub. Of course, if you have Twitch Prime and you did not give it away to any other streamer, you can choose to give it here, but it's up to you. I like it. But yeah, at one point, like 2 months from now, we will be at Reda's shop, and then one of these items will appear. So that's kind of what... So if you have like the patience to wait, at one point you will be able to buy this stuff. I think it looks pretty good. It looks awesome. But I'm more a fan of the Sauron set, although that's of course in 2 weeks. I think it's good for you to know that if you were like in the market for a new Helix item pack, that you know that 2 weeks from now we will have another one. I want to do 2 things. Bro, please respond. Love your videos. AJ person, what did you say? Do you maybe know when we get a new patch? I already answered that. I know that that's not your question, so ask it again, please. But a new patch, I would say mid-January. So it's gonna be a while. So better like get used to being drunk in this game, because we will be drunk all the time, like till mid-January. Oh, that's from the Hell Damnation set. I never really used that.
Nothing more.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for this.
Until next time.
Cast about this land, my friend.
I love how Jonathan was like. I do get that. I do get why he's making like Game of Thrones noises for if you were like, what the heck is he saying? But yeah, this a bird skin, a dragon actually. Thanks for the Matuna fish also for the Prime sub. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. I think in the menu it looks pretty wild. It looks pretty cool. Okay, let's get some things going, because we want to have critical hits after each kill. So we want to be killing people and then getting critical hits. But it is 30 after 3 kills. Crit chance. And if you know this game, you know that crit chance is pretty bad after a block. So okay, we want to block and then crit chance after refill an adrenaline slot. It will be weird to, on this like blade, do fire. Yeah, it totally did not burn. It's like a... Whoa, it's invisible. Something is wrong here. And the shield is on fire as well. I think the shield on fire looks actually pretty cool, but... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's do one of these contracts from Reda. Because he's like, what are you doing in this settlement all the time? Go do... we actually go to Lincolnshire. That's nice. I've not been there. Thank you for your purchase, yeah. You don't have to like block my screen like that. I know what I did. Which of the horses looks better? I already showed you the 2 horses, but I would get the one with the wings. I think they're both the same, but one is from the Einejar set. Yeah, it looks awesome with the cape. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Okay, we got the richest man. Is there a glitch with the chase of the missing ale and build cattle farm? if you, thanks for the donation, Michael. If you mean the, what's over there? Okay, we're gonna get the mount. If you mean the, I think you mean the quest from the Yule Festival. And that is indeed bugged. But in my video about the Yule Festival, you will have the answers. You know where to look. Because the icon, like where you need to go, is completely gone. I leave you guys. Ingmar from Ubisoft is going to do an interview on Discord. Awesome. I will be checking it out. Thanks a lot, Descartius, for the Prime sub there too. Jordan is the best streamer AC period. Well, I really appreciate that. We got some...
Show me what lies ahead.
Of course, it would have been fun if it was like a different sort of group of enemies, but yeah, we do what we have to do. We have to play what we kind of get. And on what difficulty am I playing? Because I want to make sure before we like get into the fight. Okay, on hard. Let's do it on very hard. But I can't. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys on hard, and then we're doing very hard. Whoa, there's a sheep. Crazy sheep. Okay, I'm gonna block. And then I will be like killing them. Okay, block. And now we got the insane crit chance buff. Yeah, I'm seeing some crits already, which is nice. Of course, we're doing the fire on this frozen flail here. Okay, there we go. We got the buff. But yeah, just like with the Yule set, the buff triggers also when you're like still doing the animation. Okay, now we got the buff again, and we actually... Oh! Well, we want to like have the block buff again. Okay, now we got it. And now we're going to do this. And then we're doing this. Okay, we got the full buff now with a ton of crit chance. And still not seeing a lot of crits, but that's just how the crit chance system works, sadly, in this game. In Odyssey, it all makes sense because it was like, oh, 100 crit chance is... Oh no, I'm gonna die because I'm like... I'm gonna confirm a kill when the body is like burning. But...
Shall we be deemed
we got
worthy?
it. Well, and that's already what gives you like 20 opal. So then you can already... You're already like closer to getting the mount. That's the Yule Festival. Okay, we're gonna go. Here, stolen purse. Oh no, not in that bandit camp. Those packs are starting to cost too much. Well, they always like were the same price, but the amount of things, and I showed you this as well, and I'm likely going to showcase them in a video. But if we go here, and I'm curious if they are also like in the store. Because they added like a premium starter pack, I'm not even kidding, as well. Okay, weapons. Okay, so here, if I go here, you see, add-on pack. I'm like, I think I'm blocking it. If we go here, yeah, you see premium starter pack. It's 30 euros. For 4 weapons and a naval pack design and some Helix credits. That's the half the price of the game. Pretty insane. This game really wants me to force you to buy those sets to make it impossible to get them in game. I'm not like armor sets, sure, but I think this weekly reset perfectly shows that it is still possible to get some of the items. Like, sure, the full armor set, it's gonna be hard. The mounts though, that and the weapons, that is what you can still get. Like we got the really awesome mace, we got the mount with the wings. Like that is awesome that we now see them in Reda's shop. So at one point, likely a few months from now, this mount will be in Reda's shop. So then it's only about like having the patience to wait for that content to eventually arrive. And if that's the case, I'm like, okay, I still think that with the state of the game right now and the amount of bugs and stuff like that, would be nice to have like some fixes for that instead of like all these Helix sets. But yeah, and I'm like, fighting few enemies just doesn't do this set justice, because having like the you need to kill a lot of enemies. So I'm going to like a camp in a second, but I want to like do my contracts each week. Where are you from? I'm from the Netherlands. Only if it came with this in the season pass. I mean, I think that argument is kind of like, I get it. You just want to pay like a one-time fee to get everything that Ubisoft adds post-launch. But like they're also like, I think the season pass value is already like more than enough. Like, sure, we don't know the amount of content that we get in the season pass for Valhalla, but if you look at the Odyssey season pass with the Legacy of the First Blade, and sure, it wasn't. I think the Legacy of the First Blade was fine. It wasn't that exciting, but the Fate of Atlantis was enormous and was like 30 hours or more if you like really did everything. I think that was like a very, very solid get in a $40, sometimes $30, depending on the edition you bought, season pass. And if the Paris DLC and the I think the DLCs for this game will be even bigger than for Odyssey, then the season pass is already worth it, I think. And so far, looking at Origins as well, which included the Legacy of the First Blade and the Curse of the Varos in the season pass, and some extra items as well, I actually think that, yeah, I think the season pass value is fine. Still think it would be better if these packs would be like way cheaper, for sure. They obviously did the math and they figured out that this was the right price, where the amount of people, for the amount of people that are going to buy them, versus like they were likely, okay, so what if we do this pack for 10 bucks? How many people are gonna buy it versus 20 bucks? And then they figured out, okay, the amount of people that are going to buy it. Okay, I got the crit chance. Oh, damn. Oh, I don't have, oh, I thought I had the health. Stamina slow. It's a pretty heavy armor. Okay, so we want to like block, get the crit. Like a flail weapon for crits is of course great. We got another block. I think he got like, it was like on fire thanks to the block from my shield, which is awesome. Carbon, a chest. Okay, which is interesting. We'll just go through. Like, personally, I would love all the content to be free. I think Reda's system still needs a lot of tweaks. Like, the amount of crap that we can get each week is pretty insane. I think this week perfectly shows that this system can work if we get weeks like this every week. Will you ever return to Horizon Zero Dawn for old time's sake? Sure. I actually want to play the game again on PC. But what I think they will do is when Forbidden West comes out, or maybe before that, they're gonna do like a remastered version on PlayStation 5 with like 60 FPS. Because Horizon did not get any PlayStation 5 enhancements, and that just screams remastered version for PS5 to me. Kind of like Spider-Man. So, like, I don't usually play a lot of games on PC. I used to play a lot of games on PC, but now I don't. So I would then rather wait for a like potential PS5 version. But if that is coming, like, I will totally be playing it and streaming it. I did stream the PC version. And usually with like milestone sort of streams. I thought it was like an invisible wolf. Am I like dreaming something? Thought I saw that for a moment. Thanks Lilo for the follow there. The weapon he has is an ice weapon. Yeah, but I'm using, but there's like no ice damage. So I'm just like swinging it around as a huge ball of fire instead. And luckily it doesn't like disappear. Like, okay, where are we going? What do you think of the Yule Festival? Hambone asks. I I've talked about it on the podcast, and if you're like watching right now and haven't checked out the podcast I do weekly with Jordan from It's Jordan Does, I totally recommend that you do it. It's Assassin's Cast. It's very easy. Maybe one of the mods can share it to like the SoundCloud or the Apple Podcast. It's on Spotify as well. There we discussed the Yule Festival, and I'm like kind of let down by the event. I talked about it on Twitter as well, but not for one because of the state that they launched it in. Like the amount of bugs was insane. Like just delay it, even if it's like a Christmas event, release it when it's ready. Like I don't care if I'm playing like a sort of, it's like not the Santa is not like in the game or anything. Like still in January, an event like this, sure, it would have made less sense. And I know that in like real history, there's like a time for when the Yule Festival takes place. But I would overall say, I don't care if it wasn't ready. Now people are even like losing access to it. I know some people are like, they just can't play it anymore. Like, what the heck? But my overall criticism, like apart from the bugs, is where is this person? Oh, here. Is that it's not, like, for me, it was not exciting content. Like, I don't play this game for, I think the minigames are fun, but they are minigames and they are optional things. And if the first sort of focus for the post-launch plan, while we're kind of lacking replayable sort of end-game activities, like right now the game has a big problem with end-game builds and just like any reason to go and spend a ton of time for runes and finding the perfect armor set, because there is just a sort of threshold and every armor set just doesn't go beyond that. Like it's all very similar, so even if you toy around with builds a lot, you'll still get a pretty similar experience, and that kind of sucks. And there's like no activity right now where we can test it. So if we're like lacking that, to then have the first post-launch content update be a festival where we're doing the drinking game that we already did multiple times again, or where we're like shooting targets, or like do a fist fight where your weapons, you can't even use your weapons, and the missions were like hunt cows. Are you serious? Like, I don't know. It really felt more like okay, we're gonna do a Yule Festival sort of, we're gonna do a Yule Festival update. What makes sense for a Yule Festival update? Not, okay, what would be exciting for players to play in the post-launch for Valhalla? And like hunting cow or getting ale out of a bandit camp doesn't. There are many cool missions and mysteries in this game. They actually did a great job to look at the game and think, okay, we got these systems, so what should we do with them to make it exciting? And the Yule Festival was a great example of how you should not do it, in my opinion. Yeah, the event has ended. That's what I mean, Joseph, in the YouTube chat. He's like saying, yeah, the event has ended. Like, there's a bug where the event has ended for people. What the heck? I think they will, like, extend it. And then, if they extend it, then it's really like, you should have just released it then, if you're gonna extend it. I think the rewards were average. I think the rewards were actually cool. I like the tattoos a lot and stuff like that. I am actually hoping that it's like a camp where I can fight, because it's hard for me to know if there's like I'm not sure if there's like a camp that I took over. It's like hard to remember these things, and there's like no indicator saying, oh, this is a hostile camp or this like a Viking camp where that you like captured. What was good about the Odyssey Season Pass was like you got Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Like, yeah, the value of that Season Pass was insane. But also in terms of free content, like, I think Odyssey did such a great job of... I don't think there are like any enemies here, right? Or like, this is... Okay, there are some enemies here. But like, not a lot. Yeah, I think we can like alert many enemies. Like, I'm trying to like showcase this armor a bit, but... Yo. So I was kind of let down by the Yule event. Also that it took me like 2 hours to complete everything with no reason to come back. It's like, sure, I don't want it to be a grind, but I also don't want to like not... when you release new content, you want people to like play it for a long time, you would think, right? At least that's what I would think. Like, give a reward for maybe completing all 10 challenges for the instead of like the Yule tokens that you can farm another way as well. Like, I think they could have done some cool things, but overall I wish that there were like different activities. I mean, this set is great, but I don't see any like crits. It's kind of like funny how the crit system is so broken in a way where it doesn't happen that often, that they're launching a new set that is all about it, and you cannot see the impact of it. But yeah, they did announce like the river raids, and those sound really cool. Like, that sounds like something that I want. But after seeing the Yule festival, I'm like kind of holding my breath. Like, why would, like, I hope that then delivers, right? That's kind of it. And sure, like, Odyssey's post-launch happened during a different time with like no COVID and all the development, of course, at the studio, so it totally helps, I would imagine. But yeah, nothing is holding them back from like delaying the content if it's not ready, I would think. Can't wait to play this on Christmas. Really love watching the videos. Awesome to hear. Yeah, we'll have way more videos. It's always funny to see like a sort of increase in people watching videos after Christmas, because like then more people are like jumping onto the game. You really get like a second renaissance for a game, and that's pretty cool. So, but I hope that people during Christmas would be playing like a more polished game, but like, sure, the patches did fix some like annoying issues, and it is a bit more polished, but it still also does not really feel like where it's supposed to be compared to Origins and Odyssey, at least at launch. So I'm like killing these enemies, and it's going really fast, and I'm like killing them easily, but it's not because of the armor. It's really because, yeah, I could have done this with any armor. Like, I'm doing the crit chance. I got the crit chance buff now. Okay, I did do a pretty decent crit there. Yeah, we got like the first buff now. I need to go like to a huge camp or something. People on PlayStation 5, what do you think of the new sort of whoa, I never really saw that finisher before. Wow, that's awesome. I do like that, where this game has just so many things going on that you are totally surprised sometimes when like finding something new. But like, how do you like the new haptic feedback? Like, with shooting a bow, it feels different now. And I still haven't tried it with a light bow, but I can imagine that it's for a light bow, it's even worse. It's even weirder. It feels kind of weird. I'm not sure how I should feel about it, really. Okay, let's fight this. Nah. Is it like a? Yeah, it's like a raid location where we can go to. The cloak glued to the armor. Let's check. A bit. I get what you mean, but it's not like really bad in my opinion. Okay, we're going to the map marker. I hope they bring out one-handed swords. I don't know. Would be like a nice addition to one of the DLCs, but I don't think. I should not expect it. The way they implanted it is weird, I agree, AT, yeah. Especially with it felt like they were like, oh, this system has haptic feedback, let's try it, but not, does it actually make the game that much better? Because I'm gonna switch to a light bow now, and for people who are not playing on PS5, so the sort of trigger that you have here, you get like sort of feedback when using a bow with a with like the trigger, like when aiming it, you get some sort of resistance, and Especially with a light bow where you want to like shoot really rapidly after each other. It's kind of like... Do I have a light bow now? Did I like equip one? No. I did not even equip one yet. Okay, now we got one. Hey guys, I'm here. Okay, there are a ton of enemies here. We can like perfectly show the armor set here. What are they doing? Where are they shooting at? Oh yeah, that's his ability. I like that. Okay. So I want to like block. Then I want to kill this guy to get the damage buff. And now we got like extra crits. So now we want to just focus on the easy to kill enemies. Blocking, getting the crit buff again. Doing it again. Boom. Okay, now we got the double sort of. Okay, now we have the 30 crit chance, 45 crit damage. And now I want to like have the block as well. Oh, he's like charging it up. Oh! Alright. Okay, I want to have the block as well, but he's gonna do like, they're gonna do their special attacks. Whoa, it's really... Okay, I do see crits, but not that often. Okay, I got that buff now going, and now I don't have the buff from the armor set again. Like, when you do crits, it's pretty nuts, but it just doesn't happen that often. Okay, we got another crit. We got another... Okay, we got now. He's gonna charge again. Let's focus on this guy. No, don't run away. I don't know, I really feel they need to kind of rework the whole RPG system. And it's kind of sad to say that after launch and after like being more than a month from launch. But I hope they do it. I do know that they know that there need to be some changes. When you do a crit, it's insane, but it doesn't happen that often. While on paper, it should be like pretty nuts. Okay, we got that guy down. Okay. Okay, we got the buff again. We got the full buff, actually. I think that if you have the full buff, if you then kill another person, it won't reset. That's it. Okay, so now we got the full buffs. 2 crits, and those were like enough. Yeah, it is. I do feel like the flail is great for crits, just like daggers. There we go. It's a pretty good armor set, but it could be even better. Are there like still some enemies left? He's standing on the holy altar. This guy's burning down. You can see set the difficulty in while I think the game is about the same. Yeah, they really should like kind of improve the difficulty. I do like. I'm kind of two minds. I do like that enemies go down pretty rapidly. Like Odyssey took it a bit too far. Like in Odyssey, the enemies were like too, yeah, bullet spongy in a way. Like they could take too many hits, especially the mercenaries. But in this game, everyone dies too fast. So then it's like, but why would I tweak all my sort of gear when the time to kill is like similar, is like the same? So that's kind of the balance that they just did not figure out at the launch. So I hope that they tweak that. Can we like down here somewhere? I want the fire sword or hammer. Well, there will likely be a pack that gives you that. Hell Damnation, of course, in a way. I'm really curious when we will see those items. I wanna have like that helmet in the store. That would be like very cool. Like this helmet. This helmet will appear one day. That's gonna be awesome. But I hope we have a visual customization system by that point. Oh, it has like glowing eyes. I'm going back to the settlement for people who just joined. Let's take a look at the weekly reset again. Because it's really good. It's really a weekly reset. I was like ready to kind of save the full video. I was ready to kind of like say, there need to be tweaks, and there still need to be tweaks. But if we have weeks like this more often, then I think it's still like, it's still like pretty good, like looking at the circumstances. I wish they would add Isu weapons for each class of weapons. I agree. I agree. I wish they would add, like, overall, I wish they would add more weapons like Mjolnir and the Excalibur and the Gungnir, because they feel as the only weapons in the game special. And when you have no loot dropping in this game, to have all the weapons be kind of boring just sucks. So that's why I want more weapons like that, but I don't want them through the Helix store. So they better come up with like some sort of crazy Izu quest post-launch or something. I would dig that. Okay, so the mount with the wings is available for if you don't know. Like, totally get it. It's awesome. I would say the hammer is amazing too. I love this hammer. Like, critical hits temporarily poison your weapon. That's awesome. And this is the Einer Jar mount. And I will have a video up, of course, showcasing everything. There was also like a ton of naval content added. There was also a lot of like settlement items. I will showcase everything, tell you what you need to know. Do you have a problem with the missing pig of prophecy? Not sure.
Painful.
There's yet an armor set that has to be released with a bow for the weapon. That's a good point. I still think that if they do that, they will add like a... Let's look at something else though. Okay, this is a raven armor set. This was a bear armor set. Bear as well. Bear. Okay, we only have one. But to be fair, why is Einer Jar a wolf set? I don't know. Do the wings work? So the wings are cosmetic only. In Odyssey, if you had wings, you would actually negate fall damage when jumping down. But not sure if you... We're gonna try it with our newly bought elk mount. Where are you at, bro? You don't want to like join us at the Yule festival? I think you can like summon mounts here then. No, but you likely already tried it. Mounts just don't jump down. They're afraid to jump down from a mountain. So that's kind of where we're at. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna work on the videos. So I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, subscribe for everything Valhalla if you haven't already. A like on the video would of course really help me out. If you are on Twitch, be sure to follow. We will have more streams coming your way, of course. And thanks for the mods for keeping everything civil. I see Ben there in the chat too. Wolfberg's blade. That would be awesome. What is broken is mastery points. They don't add much stats. The whole stat system is broken. And I will likely do a video on this soon as well. So yeah, look forward to a lot of videos coming your way. Can you try the hammer? Yeah, I'm gonna show you the hammer for people who don't know. And I've been using this, like, this is my favorite weapon maybe in the game. It's like, it looks awesome. It has these glowing eyes. And it's like really cool. And it's just a great, like, there are not a lot of hammers in this game, period. And this one is the best looking, and it's like really good as well. Critical hits, poison enemies. Yes, please. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye. Yeah, have a good Christmas, everyone. I almost forgot that. You saved it, nephew. It's so weird here that it's Christmas this week. I'm like, oh yeah, that's also happening. Thanks. Happy Christmas. And yeah, we will speak each other before the next year, I'm sure. Goodbye.